free for the lifetime. So this is how it looks like, and in order to open a chart, what you can do is you can type in the name here, or you can simply go on chart and click on, let's say if you just click on chart here, it will show you a couple of names, or it will load up a window. Okay, now once you have this window available to you, or let me just go back and show you that what happens if you type in the name. So let's say if I type in the name here, let's say if I type in Nifty here, this is what it comes up with. And you can click on the full featured chart to get the better view. And now you would be able to use all the indicators. Now this is how it looks like. And in order to see the previous price action, you simply need to drag, and you would be able to see the previous price action. Right? You can drag it all the way to your heart's content. And once you have done that and you want to go back to the latest price action, what you can do is on the right hand side, bottom right, you would see a kind of a button here. You just need to click on it, and this will take you to the latest price action. So this is how it looks like right now. And if you want to zoom in, you can use this and zoom in, and you can zoom out. You can even zoom in from here on the left hand side, and all you got to do is select the area that you want to select, and that's how you can zoom in. Now I don't like to use this one. I would prefer to use this gives me a better control. You can click on the plus sign and zoom in properly, and this is how it is looking like right now. Now you can reset it, because as you can see the price has kind of distorted here. Now you can reset this, and in order to reset, you just need to right click and click on reset chart, and you would see the complete chart, and it'll be just the way you want it to be. Now if you want to change this candlestick pattern, and let's say you wanted to change it to a line chart or a bar chart, you can do that by clicking here on the top left. You would see all the options that you can possibly get. You get candlestick pattern, you click on bars, it will change to bar. If you want to change it to the line chart, you select the line, and it will show you the line chart. You would stick to candlestick pattern. You even have other Renko, point and figure, everything available here. Let's stick to candlestick for now, but it will have all the options that you would like to have. Now let's start analyzing it. Now if you want to see the time period change, let's say if this is the daily chart, and you would get to see this here, the daily chart, you can change the time period from here. You can keep it as a 5-minute chart. You can even have 1 hour chart. Let's say if you want to have 5 minutes as your favorite, or let's say 15 minutes as your favorite, you can click on this star, and next time you would see this option here. Now if you want to change this, you can even add a weekly chart in your favorite list. Now this weekly will get added here, right? Now if you want to change this, simply go here, uncheck it, remove the star from here, and that option would get removed. You can simply go here and select the time period that you wanted to select. Now if you want to change this, let's say we are looking at Nifty right now. You want to change this to, let's say, Bank Nifty. You go on the top left, start typing Bank Nifty, and it'll give you some options. And let's say if you want to type some other chart, let's say Reliance, type Reliance, it'll give you all the options that are available. Select Reliance Industries, let's say NSC. This is how it looks like. You want to look at 15 minutes chart, this is how you would change it. You can change it from here, or you can simply go and just typing in the number of minutes chart that you want to have. Let's say you want to change it to a 60 minutes chart. Just type 60 on the chart, and you would have a 60 minutes chart. So you can change it from here, or you can simply start typing in a number. Let's say now I want a 5 minutes chart, so I just type 5 on my keyboard, and it'll give me an option of changing this chart. So you can do it from anywhere. Let's say now I wanted to have an hourly chart. I'll type 60, I'll type 120, whatever you want. In fact, you can even have your own. You can have your own customized. Let's say you wanted to have a 7 minutes chart. So you can simply type 7 and add that. Now you'll have a 7 minutes chart here. So all that you can do here, and you can even have indicators on it. Now you would see indicators here. So if you click here, you can add the indicator. Simply search for the indicator. Let's say you wanted to put RSI here, type RSI and click on RSI. Now that would get added on the chart, and if you want to make some changes in it, you simply go here on the left hand side where it says RSI. You go here and it'll give you some option. Now this would hide it. If you click it again, you'll get to see it again. You can change the settings here. You want to change the setting of the color pattern, or you want to change some of the parameters. So RSI has this overbought, oversold level. You want to change it. Let's say you want to change it to 60/40. You can even do that. And you can change the color. You can change the style. All that you can do here. Click on OK. Now it has changed from 70/30 to 60/40. You want to add some more. Let's say you wanted to add let's say MACD here. So you have MACD here, and you click on MACD. That would get added here. And now let's say you wanted MACD to be on the top. And even here, if you want to change the setting here, you can simply click here, change the setting. If you want to remove it, click here, you can remove this. You want to check the source code, you can click here, you get to know the source code. If you're interested in it, you can go through it. Now you wanted to get MACD at the top. How will you do that? You can do that by simply clicking on this arrow button. Okay. You wanted to bring RSI down, you can click here and it'll come down. And you would also see this little button here, right? Now if you click on it, it would maximize this for you and minimize all the other things. Now you wanted to get them back, simply click here, you'll get it. Now you wanted to have a look at the price only, and you wanted to hide this, you go here and simply click here. Now you only have the price action here. That other studies, RSI, MACD has been hidden. You click here and they'll come back, and you can remove it from here. Simply just click on the cross and you would be able to remove it. Now let's say you wanted to change the settings here. You can even do that. So you want to change some settings, and let's say you want to change the color. You go to settings, right click and click on settings. So what I did was I simply right clicked on the chart, clicked on settings, and it will show you all the settings that are available. You can change the color. Let's say you can change the color of the body to black and white. Let's say green, you want to keep it as white, red as black. You can click on OK and it would change. Now you would see that the border is different. You can even change that. You can go here and change the border. For now, I'll just keep it the same color. So this is how you can customize it. And in fact, if you go back to settings, you would have the other settings here. You can look at the appearance, you can change the background, you can do all these changes here. You can explore this on your own. Now let's say you wanted to open a different chart. We have got Reliance open right now. In order to open a different chart, I've just told you that you can open this from here by going on the top left. You can even just start typing in the name. Let's say if you want to open TCS, so just type Tata. You start typing in on the chart and you would get this screen. So we type Tata Consultancy and you would get it here, TCS. There you go. You want to change the time frame, you want to get a 60 minutes view, type 60, press enter, and you'll get what you wanted. So it's really fluid, really simple to use. Now we can add indicators from here. You can even look at the financials of the company, income statement, balance sheet, cash flow ratios, and everything from here. Everything is accessible here. And on the left hand side, you have some tools that you can use. So let's start with this. Now you click on this little icon that you see. the little arrow, you click here, and you would have all the other options that you have inside. See, otherwise you just see trend line here. You click here, you'll be able to draw the trend line. But if you go here and click here on this little arrow that you see, you would have more options here. So you can draw a trend line by simply selecting trend line and then selecting, let's say you wanted to draw a trend line from this point to this point. You can simply draw the trend line here. You can drag it like this, and see how you make trend line is you would join two lows in case of an uptrend, and you would join two highs in case of a downtrend. So this is what you'll do. This is in case if the price is going up, you would join two lows and then extend the trend line, right? You can manually extend it, or you can click on settings and select extend right, and this is how it would look like. Now let's say if I wanted to do this here, I simply click here, or if I wanted to select something else, I can click on the little arrow and select something else. Let's stick to trend line right now. I wanted to select this low and this low. Now this is different because I selected that option, so I don't have to now drag it manually. What I did was I simply right clicked on it, went to settings, and I had selected this option. Now if you just remove it, it would not, then you would have to manually drag it. This is what you'll have to do. And you have other options too here. You can draw a horizontal line. Let's say if you were looking at support and resistance, you can draw a horizontal line like this, and another one maybe like this, and another one like this, where it was taking resistance, right? This is what you can do. Now let me open Nifty's chart. So this is how the hourly chart for Nifty looks like. Let's change it to daily. Okay. Now you have these options here. Horizontal line, cross line. You got ray, extended. All of them are here. You can explore them. There are other tools that you can use. The second option, you have the pitchfork, GAN. You got Fibonacci retracement. All of it is available here. Now let's say you wanted to draw a retracement. How would you do that? So you simply click here, Fibonacci retracement, and you also have the shortcut for it. Got Fib retracement, and the shortcut is Alt plus F, and draw it. Let's say if you wanted to draw a Fibonacci retracement from this high that it made to the low, just need to drag it and it'll show you the different retracement levels, right? Now these would be resistance when on its way up, because we are drawing it from the high to low. So it's telling us that when the markets start to go up, where would we see the resistance? And we see the resistance, the major resistance would be around 50 to 61.8, and we see that 50% retracement did act as a resistance. And if I just extend this so that we'll have a better view, and right now the other important level is 61.8, and this is where the market is right now. We have just slightly, after struggling around this level for so many days, we have slightly gone above it, which is a good sign. So if we continue to stay above it, that'll be an awesome thing. If we go back in it, that would not really be a good sign. So you can use retracement, and again I'll show you how I drew it. So I can delete it from here and simply go here. Now since I used retracement, I see the retracement here, otherwise it had pitchfork, right? So since I used retracement just now, it showed me retracement. Now in order to use this, let's just use it on the weekly chart. Yeah, this is how the weekly chart looks like. Now let me just apply this here from, let me just apply it here. Okay, so I'll apply the retracement. So it went up. Earlier we just applied it from on a downtrend from top to bottom. Now we are trying it from the bottom to the top. The trend was up, and now we are expecting the market to take some support it's going down. Where can it take support? We have applied the retracement. Now the important level I said was 50 to 61.8, and we see it slamming into the 50%, and between these levels it would act as a support or resistance, and it started taking support here and started going higher. So this is how you can actually use it. You can use this as a good measure to know the support and resistance in the market or on that stock. You can even use the other tools that are available here, trend based Fib Time Zone. Now here what it's doing is, let's say if I take from this low to this high, it is now giving me a time where I can see a possible turn in the event or in the trend. So I used from this low to this high, and the next projection that it has given is that when the price reaches here, we might just see some bit of change in the trend, right? And we did see the trend going down. Now there's an interesting tool that I would want to show you. It's called replay. Now what it does is, I'll just show you what it does. I'll click here, and then it'll give me this big horizontal vertical line, and if I just place it somewhere, the price action which happens after where I place this line will disappear, and then I can replay and see how the market behaved, right? So I just applied the Fibonacci retracement from here till here, and the price started to fall, right? So let's do that again. So what I'll do is I'll just place it here for now. Okay, I'll just place it here for now. So I'm using Fib Time Zone here, and it shows me that somewhere here, when the price reaches here on 6th of September, we might see a trend change. And what kind of a trend would that be? Only time will tell me. Once the price reach here, and in case if the price was going higher, there's a good chance that the price will start going down. Or if the price was falling and it reaches this date, then we would see the price going higher, right? And even we have some more these zones in the future. So let's see how it behaves. So this is a very interesting feature that it has. Now you can play it. Now what we have identified is that the price is now going down, right? It's going down, and we are hoping that when it reaches here, we would see some bit of price movement. So I'll just increase the speed a bit so that it happens quickly, and we see that the price is now going down, and now it has started to go even further down. Okay, so that 6th September is coming now, and it's going up. So there should be a change now. And we do see a change now. The price is actually going down. That's a pretty cool feature. Now we have another time frame coming here. This is somewhere around 12th of March 2018. So let's see how the price behaves when it reaches here. So right now it's going up, and now it's just about to reach that September level. And we're looking at a weekly chart right now, and there you go. The price was falling. Now it fell. You see 1 2 3 4 5 6. That means around 6 weeks. It's a weekly chart. So the price started to fall for 6 weeks. For 1.5 months it fell, and then it started to go up after it reached this trend change level. So I'll just stop this for now. So this is a cool feature that you can actually use, this replay feature that you have. That's pretty interesting. Now let's just explore some more options that we have here. So we have you can even have some brush. You can make some rectangle. So let's say if the trend was nowhere and it's not going anywhere, then we can actually, so this was some drawing feature that it has. Let me just close this for now. Yes, and also remove this. Okay, so what happens is at times we get into a a sideways market. So let's say if we are in a sideways market, let's say a market is not going anywhere, let's say a market like this, what we can do is we can use this feature, rectangle feature, in which we can make something like this. So the price was trading in a range. This is how it was trading in, and we would wait for a breakout. As long as the price is here, we would not do anything. This was a false breakout. You could also call it a bull trap. And then it finally broke again, and we have a good move. So there are other options you have here. You can add some text. You can have some arrow marker. All of that you can do. Some zoom in, zoom out button. You can even have these figures on the chart. Let's say if you wanted to have them, then you can even let me just show you this cool feature it has. One more. So let's say we had a lot of drawings here. I'm making a trend line here from here till here, and this is the chart for Nifty. So I had this trend line, and I also had the retracement. I had a retracement from here till here. Now I wanted to have a clear chart, and I did not want to see so many drawings on the chart. So what I can do is I simply click here, and all these drawings will disappear, and I would get to see the clear chart, and I can do my analysis. Now let's say I want it back, I can simply click here, and those those patterns that are drawn would come back, right? I can even have it logged. Now I won't be able to change this, because sometimes what happens is, in case if it's unlogged and if I'm dragging the chart down, then it may just move and it may disturb my studies, right? So if I don't want to do that, I can simply log this, and now I would not be able to move these trend line or this retracement or any other studies that I've applied here. So I won't be able to do that. Now let me just remove this for now. So what I want to do is I want to remove drawings. Now it's all clear. The difference is that I won't be able to get it back because I've removed it. If you just do it from here, you would be able to get them back too. Now if you wanted to add a moving average, you can even do that. Go to the indicators and select moving average, and you would be able to bring in the moving average. Just click once and you would be able to get it. You want to change this, go here, it shows you the 9-day moving average. So again, we go to settings and we can change the style, we can change the input. We wanted to, let's say, have a 20-day moving average, you can do that. You wanted to have 2 moving average, you can even do that. You can go back to indicators, type in moving average, and there you go. You'll have another moving average. Now you can change the settings as well here, right? Now in case if you're on a free plan, then it may allow you only 3 to 4 indicators in one go. If you're on a pro plan, then it'll allow right? So there are benefits, but you can work with the free plan for now, and later on if you feel the need, you can upgrade to the the higher version, which is the paid one. Now you can even have 2 charts laid out on the same chart. In case if you're on a basic plan, a free one, then probably you might not be able to do that. But let's say if I wanted to see Nifty and Bank Nifty together, what I can do is I can simply go here and type Bank Nifty and select Bank Nifty. So you got Nifty here, you got Bank Nifty here. You can look at how they look like. So we can have, you can change it from here. I can change it to, let's say, an hourly chart, and this would again be hourly. Now you can sync them. What you can do is you go here and you can click here and you can sync them. And now even if you go back in one of the chart, the other one would also start going back. Now you can even go back by pressing the arrow key on your keyboard, or you can simply drag it. So you'll get to see the same kind of chart here, right? So these are some of the cool features that it has. Now there are few options that you have on the right hand side as well. So let me just close one of them and I'll go back to the single chart. Now if you wanted to have a data box, so what you can do is you can click here, the data window. Let's say if I point this candle out, it'll tell me the date, it'll tell me the open, high, low, close, and if I have some settings applied here. So if I click here FX, which is for indicator, and I type in, let's say I type in RSI again, then it'll also tell me on this day what was the RSI value. Now if I have even moving average applied here, it'll tell me what was the moving average at that point of time, as you can see it here, right? So it'll be a data window for you, and it'll give you the precise information, the date and the other indicators. And now I'll start from the top. Okay, so on the top you have the watch list. Okay, you can create your own watch list and simply add the symbol here. Let's say if I wanted to add Infosys here, I just type Infi, and or you can just type in the complete name. You get some options, select the option which you want. Let's say Infosys. Now later on I can have the top stocks that I normally trade in mentioned here, and I just need to click here to get that chart. So I don't have to type in the name again and again. I can create this watch list. If I wanted to save this, I would click here and I would create a new list, then save it, give it a new name. All of that I can do here. Okay, so this is watch list, and then there is alert, something called alert, and also you can drag this as well depending on how you want to see it. And then you would see some bit of news as well regarding Infosys. You wanted to see some news about Nifty, you would get that here. So all of it, it's all in one. You don't even have to go to any other website to get any other information. All of it is packed here, and you'll get to see some more exciting features as we go about learning TradingView. So this is the link that you can go on to here and click on alert, and then just type in the kind of alert that you want. Let's say if I wanted to get an alert if it crosses above a certain level, and every time or only once, I can select that, and then I can select what kind of an alert I want, whether I want an email, whether I wanted to make a sound, whether I wanted to pop up on the screen and show me, or I can even play a sound on the computer. So I'll get to know that Infosys has done something and I want to see Infosys. So this is all you can do here. So you can create alert. We have learned about the data window. Let me just readjust this. And you want to hide this. All you got to do is click on the top, and you'll be able to hide this. The other thing that you have is there's this hot stocks here. So what you can do is you can select your own country, because it may not be in India right now. At India, then it'll be on US. Now you can select India and select the top gainer, top losers, the gap gainers, gap losers. All of it is here. You can simply select what you want to see and set it according to your liking. The other thing that we have here is the earning calendar. Now this is again a great feature to have. I'll just show you this. So earning calendar, you would get to see who's going to come out with the result. And let's say if we know that tomorrow there are a few companies, let's say Edelweiss is about to come out with its the quarterly result. You click here, you get to see the chart here, and you'll get to see what the chart is looking like, and then you can take a decision accordingly. And it'll also give you the estimates as to what kind of a result expectation is there. So it's again a good feature to have. And then you can write in your ideas here. There some chats you can do with the other traders, and there are a lot of things that you can do. Now there's another thing that you can do is you can connect it with a broker. So I'll just close this one. I'll just close this one. Yeah. So I can connect it with a broker. I can trade through TradingView. So you can do paper trading here. You can even connect your trading account with the other brokers and can initiate the trades through TradingView. So if you are not able to see your broker here, these are the kind of brokers that are available, and you can actually connect it with any one of them if you want to. And there's another cool feature that it has is this stock screener, and you can change the country from here to India. you can look at the performance of the company. So this is how the companies are looking like. So you've got HDFC Bank, the last price, percentage change, the rating on it, what is the market cap, what is the P, what is the EPS, all of that is here, what sector it is from. You can even add some filters on it and lower down the kind of company that you're looking for. You can add some technical filters. You can have a filter on moving average. Let's say you want to trade only in those stocks which are above moving average 20 because you wanted to trade a bullish trend, or if you want to go for a bearish trend, maybe RSI below 40. All of that you can specify here. You can even do fundamental analysis here. Let's say you wanted to only look for those companies whose let's say EPS is, let's say, above a certain value, or you're looking at the current ratio above, let's say, 1. Okay, so all that you can do here. Now in order to hide this, again you simply need to click here and you will be able to hide this. So you can add a broker here by clicking here. You can do some bit of paper trading, you can add it to a broker, or you can even have the stock screener here. So this is one place where you don't even have to go anywhere else. Everything is available here. You can add some filters as we just saw, right? Also, what you can do here, there's another thing that you have here on the right hand side, which is this feature, right? This is, if you click here and let me just close this first. Yeah, let's say you wanted to now close moving average. So this is another way by which you can remove them, right? So what I did was I simply clicked here. Let me show this again. So I clicked here and now it'll give me all the studies that I've applied right now, and if I wanted to close this, I can do that, right? You wanted to have a look at the the big picture, you wanted to have a look at a 1-year chart, click here, you'll be able to see 1-year chart. 5-year chart, click here, you'll be able to see the 5-year chart, or you can simply zoom in and zoom out, change the time frame from here, or simply type in the number. Let's say you wanted to see the 10 minutes chart, start typing in the number. Now you wanted, this is Edelweiss, you wanted to see Bank Nifty, just start typing Bank Nifty. You don't even have to go here, start typing Bank Nifty and you would get the option here, right? So a pretty good tool to have, and you would be able to explore it, make most of it. Some of the tools that you can use, I don't use them too much, but you can use them. Let me show you. Let's say you wanted to make a long position, you can simply click here and just add this. I'll show you how it works. So let's say you wanted to make a long position, you saw the price going higher and now you wanted to trade it. I'll just zoom in a bit. So let's say if I wanted to see this, right, I see the price going down and then it started to go up. Now what I do is, let me remove this first, right? Now how do I get to know that the price is going higher? So let's see if we can find out. Okay, so the price is going down for now. Now how can we know this, that it's going up? All we gotta do is draw a trend line. We draw a trend line from here and just extend this, or we can simply connect the 2 points and then right click on it, go on settings and extend right, and it will get extended. So now we have seen this and we see this trend line got broken here, right? And it started to go up and it even went above this mark. So we are now convinced that it probably is going up. We can use other indicators as well, but for simplicity's sake, let's just assume that we have done only this much and we see the price probably can go higher. So we can even have that replay rule here. We can start the replay here, and let's say the trend line got broken here, and now since we have seen this happening, we would now be bullish. We want to make a buying position, a bullish position. So we can have this long position. Now what it does is, this is what it'll do. So let's say if I wanted to enter now, right? I wanted to enter now because it is going higher. It's gone higher than the trend line, gone higher than the previous high. Now I enter, and you can customize this. So I have my target here. Let's say this is my target, and there are many ways by which you can know about the target. Now if you want to learn more, there is a link in the description that you can go on to and click on it. So yeah, so this is how it'll look like. So I am entering here where you see the green line. This is where I'm entering, where you see this green line. Yeah, just above the pink. This is where I'm entering, and this is my target, and this is my stop loss. Okay, so the price is here right now. Now I zoom in. I will enter in case if it goes above the green line. So I press enter now. Now let's see how it goes. So I click on play. Now the price go up. I enter. My stop loss is here, right? I'll just stop this to explain something. So it's also telling me about my risk reward. So if I click here or just hover over it, so it shows me that my target is 360 points away, which is 1.74%, and I can customize it. I can even increase it. And it shows me that my risk is 151 points down. So my risk reward, right in the center, you'll see the risk reward, it is 3 times. So I'm risking 1 rupee to gain 3 rupees. And then it tells me about my profit and loss. And let's see how it goes. So if I now increase it, this is how the price is going, and it achieves my target. And once it achieves it, great, I would exit. Otherwise, in case if it would have come down, I knew what my stop loss was and I would have exited. So these are some of the tools that you can actually use, and this is a great software. It can really help you in technical analysis. Use it more often, and the more you use it, the better you would get in it. Okay, so I hope you liked it, and I hope that you